Hey traders, I hope you're doing well. First day of this funded account, and I want to show you how this AI-powered trading journal is helping me be a better, more consistent trader. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to show you how you can get it completely for free. Okay, so today, first day of my um, 5 funded accounts with Top Step, and a nice 2.6R trade. I did want to hold until the previous day high, which would have brought my risk to reward at about 3.55. And it did work. That did happen, but I had some difficulty, and I addressed that in the chat with the AI trading coach, and I think I have some clear steps moving forward. So that's really good, positive experience so far. And just to show you the performance stats, this is just the first day. Close that out. So get into the journal. So it's going to be called Cipher AI Trading Journal. I called it Cipher for various reasons. You get to input your AI settings, and this is going to use um, behavioral instructions for how it should act. And you can customize this any way you want. I'm going to have all of these available for you to upload into your assistant. So you'll be able to download and upload instructions. And I'm going to make a how-to video, basically how to use the app completely at a later date once it's launched. So right now it's like a pre-launch stage. And again, it's going to be completely free. The way it's free is that you need to provide your own API key and select a model name. And in the instructions, I'll show you how to do that. It's pretty simple to set that up. It's a free account with OpenRouter, and you could select amongst almost all of the published large language models like ChatGPT, either paid or free. So Grok has a great one. It works amazing, and it's completely free. And you can make, I think, over 100 requests a day. So 100 chats a day, which is plenty. And then if you want to do up to 1,000 chats, I can show you how to do that too. But that's the basic setup. As long as you have that, you could chat to the AI. There's another settings here for definitions. So as traders, we use a lot of definitions that might not be clear to the AI. So here we explicitly state them. And I asked ChatGPT to come up with common ICT, smart money technique, SMT like terminology. So you have fair value gap, order block. And this is just the abbreviation and the plural of the abbreviation. And plus I added some of my own custom ones at the end there. So this will also be able to upload. So I downloaded it, and you're able to upload into your journal and customize it as you see fit, or not. You could just create your own, right? Then you got risk settings. This I just put in some generic risk management parameters. So you have your max risk percentage per trade, per day, maximum daily losses, maximum weekly losses. And this is so the AI can coach you and know what your risk management is. So it knows all this stuff that you're putting in it, your definitions, your risk management, how it should behave. And this also is going to be something you can upload as a template because it's got some good, text here about scaling out, scaling in, break-even rules, etc. And then the last thing is strategies. So I have my own strategy called SEH that I developed from quarterly theory, and I've gone through mentorships with that. So that's the strategy I'm using. I have a couple more strategies. The other one played out today, gave me, funny enough, the same risk to reward as that previous day high target, but I was too busy journaling to see it, and I was happy with my one of my rules, which I haven't put in here, is if I win on a trade, I'm not going to put another trade. Although that might change because for various reasons. I think I might add a condition where I can take a second trade even if I've had a winner, because I'm seeing that come up, especially now we're having some really good price action. So anyway, What does this dashboard do? So the dashboard, you filter by strategy. So if you had multiple strategies here, you could turn it off, and then it'll hide your journal entries. It'll hide some of the stats. You got your total P&L, trade summary, how many trades, wins, losses, your win rate, and then this is the winning risk to reward ratio. So it ignores your losses because that's a negative 1R, but your overall wins to track how you're doing performance wise on your wins. So that's important. And then after you journal every single day, it gives you a single daily point of focus. So this will tell you that um, you need to focus on this one thing for tomorrow. And at the end of the week, you'll do a weekly review. As long as you have one trade during that week, the weekly review will unlock. So for right now, I entered today's trades, our trade, and then I could go into a weekly review. So I'll show you the trade after the weekly review. I just want to show you this really quick. So it's going to have all my weekly trades here on the left, and then I can talk to my coach. And then after I do that, this little dash thing will fill in. Also, these will show as dashed when they're not complete. So you need at least one of each of these complete in order for the AI to have like full understanding of how to coach you, right? And you need at a minimum, again, the AI setting, you need to have this filled out with something, and then you need the API key and model name. So, and this requires no login, and all your data is saved locally. So it'll just be a web link that I'll share with you once you sign up for the waitlist. And that's it. I'm going to have a landing page later just to explain everything, and then I'm going to make a course as well. But I just want to go over some of the basics. If you click the link in the description, I was calling it Shadow Trading Journal because I was going down some psychological rabbit hole with this thing called shadow work. But I think I'm just going to keep it a little more generic and let people define how they want it to behave. So this was a very like hard-nosed Wall Street, like he's going to swear at you type of situation. Maybe some people don't like that. So just sign up for this here, clicking the link. It's completely free. I promise it's going to be free for everyone. And it's not going to cost me anything to publish. So let's get into the trade journal for today. So I wrote a lot, right? But basically, I was writing that I followed my plan, my setup criteria, and then I journal my emotions. Part of my thing is to set my trade and walk away with just alerts for when I get stopped out because I'll allow myself a second entry. If it's the second entry, I don't set alerts. I just close the trade and I check it at noon Eastern time. So if I'm still in the trade, maybe I'll close out or I'll move my stuff to break even at that point. But I don't know what happens after the second trade. And I find that works really well. I had a problem today with my tab being open and I'm in profit, but NQ is negative on the day. And for some reason that like triggered me, even though I didn't really remember where I was at, what I entered as far as what was the the percent gain for the day for the NQ. But I saw that negative and it triggered me to open the charts. And I saw I was in 2.6R and I was like, I'm happy with that. This is the first day of the account. Let me close all 5 of my accounts. And they were at about $420 each. So that's about $2,000. I was happy with that for the first trade. And so that was basically what I told it. And then it's supposed to spit back 4 things: an observation, analysis, an action step, and encouragement. And again, you can customize this any way you want. This is based off the instructions I gave it earlier, right? So the observation is that I executed meticulously, which I did, with a conservative entry because I wanted the first trade, if it was going to be a loss, not to hurt that bad. And then it told me about the browser tab triggering my premature checking. And then it led to an early exit for my full target. So I succumbed to FOMO via the tab and reduce my potential profits, right? So it says that conservative sizing was smart for my emotional stability. So I recognized that I wasn't sizing in aggressively because I was anticipating a win. I was anticipating a loss, and that way I sized down appropriately because I was confident in my trade setup, but I didn't want that first trade being a loss to really mess up my psychology for this brand new funded account. So action step: close all chart tabs after entry and set a phone only alert system. So yeah, I don't know why I left the tabs open. Usually I close them, but next time I'm definitely closing them. So it said solid win by prioritizing process, keeping honing that discipline, and your account will grow steadily. So that's really good. Um, all right, so this is just the beginning of this Cipher AI trading journal. I really want to launch it to everybody, but I want to develop it a little further because if there are any changes, I want to be able to get those as early as possible. And what would really help is if you signed up, and then I'll email you guys updates, but also maybe ask for your help and do one-on-ones for free, um, just to hone this in on what you think you would need, because it's really going to be not just for me. I'm building it for everyone. Oh, one last thing is, if you didn't know already, on the settings thing, you're able to import and export all that stuff. So your strategies, your risk parameters, definitions, AI settings, and trades. And so this is helpful if you have multiple devices because it's not cloud-based, it's completely private, and all the files live on your computer. So the only thing that gets transferred is that communication with the AI. So the AI can read all this stuff and help you, but you need to set that up. And again, I'm going to go over that with another video. The only way I found that I can pay for this is with my time is really just putting an affiliate link to prop firms that I use at the top. So if you click on that, once you get this, that really helps. There's also a link in the description if you want to click on that and check that out. I think there's an 80% off sale right now, but it goes up to 90% sometimes. So yeah, thank you very much for your time, and then please like and subscribe if you want to see more of these videos, and then I will continue to post about my funded accounts and using this journal. So thanks and have a great day.